Hey, good morning, everybody. Ditto and Silhouettes. Before that, Bullets and Butterflies, Sleepless Nights. Local music on the Power Trip, hockeyKFAN.com if you'd like to submit your own music. Don't forget, by the way, through tonight at midnight, cultivatedcbd.com, 25% off your entire order just by using the promo code KFAN Ghost. Because I'm real good at fantasy football all of a sudden. Here we are. It's the 8 o'clock hour. We are live at KFAN.com/watch, KFAN.com/watch right now. Tune in and say hello to some pretty people and the rest of us.
The band Bullets and Butterflies or whatever. Song title or band?
Bullets and Butterflies is the band.
Has to be inspired by the Pumpkin.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
yeah. The
that
world
would
is
be
a vampire, baby.
unbelievably bizarre if it wasn't.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Very.
Great song.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
I mean, no.
I mean, it's no blame it on the rain.
Do you think that song's good? OMC's How Bizarre.
Yeah.
Can I make a counter argument?
Sure.
It's not good.
It is good. Tommy loves it.
Ooh.
Boxed you up, Cory?
That's not great for OMC.
Yeah, he loves that song.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah. All right, Hawk, do what you did with Lawyer Lambert last night and break the tie.
Oh. Hawk likes that song.
I do not.
I don't think he does.
All right, well, kiss hot dogs.
Wow.
What I did last night, is that what you're talking about?
Oh.
Oh, I'm a knucklehead.
Is that Kessler?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to shoot you.
Whoa, God.
Oh, I'm a knucklehead.
Wow.
I'm a knucklehead.
You can make a horror movie trailer out of that.
What are you, nuts? Oh, that might be fun.
Wow.
Little cakes.
Whoa. Hey.
Here's what I did wrong.
Oh, bad.
Photographic evidence. I'll run on the field. I told myself I wouldn't cry. No, you can't do that.
Oh, Pat.
I never realized how animated he was when he spoke.
He's the best.
Oh, yeah, he is the best.
Yeah, it's great. He's got great inflection.
He does. He do. Yes, he do.
Yeah, that dude kicks ass.
Yeah. Kessler wails.
Yep. Is that Carly?
I don't know what happened.
I think that was Carly.
Yeah, it
Was it Carly? Well, today's the big day, man.
That's right. She's launching the old
9 a.m.
podcast.
Yep. That's right. 9 a.m. They're all happening.
All right, let's do Fan 5.
Let's do
talk
that.
about some sports.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Parker Fox walks into the studio as well. Hi, Parker.
What's up,
What up,
Mark?
Parker?
Good morning. Good morning.
Steve.
Parker.
There he is. The Wild season starts tonight, 7 o'clock, right here on the Fan, hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets of Anaheim. Go, Minnesota Wild, tonight at 7.
That's a lie.
No,
Nope.
that's
7
not
o'clock.
Kessler.
That's absolutely the
That's
truth.
not
Yeah.
a lie.
Yeah, go Wild. Here's the thing that I have to remind myself every single year when this time of year happens.
Leave yourself alone.
Yeah.
Stop. Yep, stop doing that.
Wow. You have to remind yourself.
So I'm watching some of these hockey games that are just starting. You know, the season's just opening up, and there's some high scores. It's like 5-2, 4-0, whatever, at some point in time in the game. And if that was like a Vikings game, a football game, Gophers game, whatever, we would look at the end of that score and we would talk about that for a week because we got a week in between. I think it's so fascinating how in these baseball, basketball, hockey, they play so many games that your team could get blown out 5-0, and it's kind of like, meh, all right. Well, here's what we think that went wrong, and here's what we got to get better, and we got a game in 48 hours, so we can talk about that one.
Cool, that attitude.
I think that's so fascinating, though, that for like basically 2 or 3 weeks, you don't really have to sweat anything. Like, it's not going to determine your whole season. But if the Vikings go on a 2 or 3 week skid, it's like it's either over.
It's over.
Or
Yeah, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird that we're in this transition period where we freak out about everything on the football side off of one game. And then you go into a season with both hockey and basketball.
Hey.
And there might be 3 games in that week. And you're like, I mean, it's fine. It's just 1 week.
I'm a little confused why the NHL kind of spreads out a 3-day opening vibe, right? There were 3 games on Tuesday, then a whole bunch opened up yesterday, and now the Wild are tonight. I don't know. Like, Can we get everybody on the same page?
National TV partners. They wanted to give ESPN and TNT their their days.
For Tuesday, I get, but can't everybody else play on day 2? Can't we get going?
No, because TNT wants exclusive windows too.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Like, let's go. I already feel like we've fallen behind the 8 ball. I feel like we're 3 months behind everybody else.
Well, some teams won't start till tomorrow, so I do
That's
agree
ridiculous.
with that. Everybody should
why
be
is that
started
a
by
thing?
today. But whatever.
Yeah. Zacho, do you know if the Wild are doing anything nice for the Blue Jackets situation or not?
There will be a tribute, and it will be a emotional night, obviously, for everybody. And and then of course Columbus has got a much bigger planned event when they return home. But of course, the Wild in that position where they need to acknowledge that, and they will do so tonight.
Okay. Gopher football at UCLA Saturday night. Parker, big win for your squad last week. The big upset against number 11 USC.
Yeah,
Pretty sweet.
Fun. Yeah, it was fun. Was there for about half. Got a little cold and decided that my couch and a blanket would sound nice.
Meets
especially-
us.
You got cold?
I got a little cold. Yep, I got a little cold at sunset, and we were in
He's
the.
got no body fat. He runs all the time.
Yeah,
It
we're
works
in
out,
the
man.
end zone there where there's not the coverage that the student section has. So it's like that wind was kind of coming in a little bit. So, and then it was Vikings at 8:30 in the morning. So I wanted to get some sleep. It's my one day to kind of sleep in. So I was like, I'm going to get some sleep.
I
But
like how you prepared to get up to watch the Vikings game.
yeah, it was like,
You're a young buck, man. You can handle that.
I know, but it was like the Vikings is so much more important. I love my Gopher football. Don't get me wrong. But like with everything the Vikes got going on right now, it was just more important to me. So I meat sauced it and I hit the hay.
Yeah.
What are you, nuts?
But back to Gopher football for a second. I saw you tweet this week about Cory Parrish staying home, and you made the point like, stay home, you'll never regret it.
Yes, I think, with a guy like that who's had success already as a freshman, a small town Minnesota kid, I think it's pretty cool. I'm playing for the Gophers right now, but then there's those thoughts that creep in your head like, oh, what's next? Like, okay, can the Gophers win a national championship? Probably not. Sauce, you can correct me if I'm wrong there.
I mean, did you listen to this 6:40 to 7:30 hour? Yeah,
I did a little bit. Yeah, okay. That was a little Tommy hype in there. But then it's like, okay, can I go win a national championship somewhere? Can I go to Georgia? Can I go to Alabama? I could get more money there. That's great and all, but you're not guaranteeing yourself that kind of that awesome memory that you have as a Gopher. For myself, it's something that I take pride in. So I hope that he kind of sees that too. And then vice versa, we got to find a way as a community to probably put some money in the pot for that kid to stay home, because he's obviously a top level talent and he's a guy that's making really good plays as an 18-year-old kid out in the field. But now, can you keep him home? I don't know. With this NIL market, it's kind of tough.
No, that might be fun.
So maybe I'm making this up, and maybe I'm just like searching for some clues here and just kind of like cherry picking some of these stories. But it does seem like there's more and more high end players, and at least more college players understand the value of legacy, and maybe not so much chasing what they thought was this perceived pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with NIL and all this other stuff. Because you look at, we don't know what Coy's going to do. I mean, we're only speculating. But the fact that he chose Minnesota in the recruiting process, I think, means that his head's in the right space as far as us creating a legacy here. That running back from Boise State.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, man.
I
My
mean,
goodness.
Like
he's
Barry Sanders numbers. already.
he's unbelievable, right? And so the question that he's been asked is like, are you going to stay? Like, why did you stay here at Boise State? Like, he was good last year. He's been good, right? It's not like he's never been good and we're just discovering him. Like, he's been good for a long time. He's on the college football radar. And he's like, look, man, I care about what I can build here, in the same sort of thing. Like, he's going to leave a legacy at Boise State that very few players are going to be able to touch. And I think, I don't know, man. I hope that there's a shift with all this fluctuation with NIL and transfer stuff and all these kids like chasing, that they're starting to realize that the grass is not always greener. And a lot of times there is no grass. Yeah. They realize that there isn't really a transfer portal. They get stuck in this system and they have to go through this recruiting process again. And then there really is no money. And they left something that they thought was a better situation, and it ends up not being a better situation.
Yeah, I saw a stat where it was like there's still 35% of D1 basketball players that enter the transfer portal are still in the transfer portal. So like out of all the kids that went in, 35% of kids are still in there, and it's like we have scrimmages next week. So what are you doing?
Yeah, you're hoping for an injury or something.
Exactly. Yeah, you're hoping something happens where a coach reaches out, and this is like these high majors aren't going to do that now. So now it's like, okay, what mid major, what low major, what D2, So it's like, I don't know. It's a scary a scary
crazy,
deal.
man.
It is.
Like
And
you get you some for 35% of those kids that are in there. Let's just say 35% were scholarship athletes at a time, getting some money to go to school, and now they're not in school.
gave that away.
They gave that away. They're not getting a free education.
Yeah.
All for what?
I know. And obviously this isn't a Coy situation. Coy's obviously going to be fine whatever he decides to do.
Correct.
Hopefully he's a gopher for 3 years and goes on to the NFL and makes a bunch of money. But, but you're right. There has to be that kind of that pride and that legacy. And he's a small town Minnesota kid. And I think, I don't know him great, but just from my interactions I've had with him, he seems to really love being here. He's a really confident kid, kind of has that aura and persona about him as he kind of walks around. So I think he's one of those guys that kind of understands that. And, different flows for different people, different backgrounds. And I think that's, I don't know, it's hard because I get the situations where some kids are in where it's like, I got to go take more money. I understand that, but at the same time, I don't
as long as that's sort of guaranteed to them.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of these kids, like you're saying, the 35% that are still stuck in the portal, you're not getting, even if you get picked up by a team, you're not getting NIL money.
Not anymore, no doubt.
Sayonara, suckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Suckers.
Pat,
Ball, your hand was up.
the running back from Boise State last week on most of those where you can bet anytime touchdowns, he was minus 4,000.
I had no idea.
Touchdown.
Nuts.
He is.
And
You
in
watch
the
his
first
highlights.
play, I think he had like a 90-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah.
His first play, he scored.
He's nuts.
He's
Yeah.
crazy, man. I mean, the fact that we're all talking about Boise State right now
Yeah,
is just
correct.
proof of that. Ashton Jonte or something like that, I think his name.
Very handsome.
Whoa, Pat,
Wow.
that's so kind
You're a
of
big
you.
fan, Kev.
WNBA Finals Game 1 tonight.
Let's go.
Lynx at Liberty. Liberty. Are 6-point favorites.
Come on now.
So over under 159. So again, New York favored to win the game. I don't know about the series though.
I'll run on the field.
My guess is since they have home court, is they probably are slight favorites to win the series. I haven't seen. Sauce, have you seen?
I'll look right now, Steve Areno.
I bet they're not, just because the Liberty have home court advantage and
Yeah,
they
were
have
the best
two
team in the
superstars.
WNBA.
And
That's what I'm saying. I think the Liberty
Yeah.
are probably slight favorites.
They're definitely favorites. There's a little dilemma too in Game 4. Did you guys see that? There's a
Well, they moved it. The Wolves
okay.
moved it.
Did they officially move it?
Yeah,
Okay,
because the Wolves had a preseason game against Denver on the 18th, which is next Friday. So they moved it to the 17th to take on Denver. So the Lynx will have the
I
targets.
was hoping they would do I would hope they would do the college deal. Like the Suns went and played the Detroit Pistons at Breslin Center at Michigan State. I was hoping they would
just
do
move
that
it?
at the Williams Arena and have
that'd be
that
kinda
whole.
cool.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
It's a
Wolves and Nuggets at Williams
Yeah, wouldn't
Arena.
that be sweet?
That's a great idea.
that'd be awesome.
God, you're genius.
And it's a preseason
It's a
game.
preseason game.
So it's
Who
like it doesn't
cares?
matter that much. How
I'll
much
run
time
on the field.
No, Pat,
How
it's
much
a
time are
court.
they? Yeah, it's not
Yeah, but then like Ant falls off the elevated court at Williams,
See,
and
that's-
then we burn the place to the ground
Yeah.
because Ant got hurt.
The Liberty are minus
I'm a
275.
Minus 270. That's good value if you think the Lynx are going to win the series.
I do.
It is good value.
I do.
Have you ever come even remotely close to falling off the elevated court during a game?
Yeah, multiple times. One
Were you
time,
drunk?
no, I was sober. I was pretty sober when I was playing.
Pretty sober.
Soberish.
Yeah,
kind of.
As sober as I
shots
could
of
be.
Henny.
As sober as I could be at a Friday night. But no, I one time when our cameraman was right underneath the court, the baseline hoop right there, and literally right my tailbone, glute right into his head, 2-foot drop, got him good there, and then I had a save. I actually blocked a shot, and then I saved a ball, continued off the court right into the band, and then like we were in transition, and I didn't know where to go back up. Because there's
No stairs.
I was gonna laugh somewhere with the transition going. But anyways, there's no stairs there, so it's just like and there's courtside seats. So I just like jumped over the people sitting courtside, hopped back down. It was kind of like Spider-Man esque. But yeah, that you can fall off that thing so easy. Wisconsin has like a tradition where they make their freshmen jump off the court during their pregame shoot around. It's like their thing. I don't know. They roll off the court. They've been doing it since Bo Ryan back in the day, and it's like it's their initiation to playing at Williams Arena. You have to roll off the court and save a loose ball. I don't know. It's dumb.
Scotties have a lot of good ideas.
That's really,
They're definitely kind
that sounds
of
really
sober.
pointless.
They are not sober.
The Texans put wide receiver Nico Collins on IR. He's going to miss at least 4 weeks. Leads the NFL,
Yeah.
Ben, in receiving yards with 567.
Man,
Did you know, this is kind of a little bit under the radar. Do you know Houston is 4-1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only loss
Yes,
is
to
a
us.
34-7 loss to the Vikes.
Trouncing.
So
Yeah.
we destroyed them.
And
They've
Nico
beaten
Collins was
everybody
a
else.
non-factor in
Yeah.
that
Yep.
game.
Yeah. He's great.
Okay, I'm
4-1.
I'm sorry, but I know that we're talking like the actual football news, but I can't stop thinking about Stephon Diggs' alleged rumors with.
Oh, man.
I don't know these.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
and the
Salute.
Alleged.
and the yes, alleged, and the state that she was in when these rumors started.
So tell us these rumors because I haven't heard any of these.
Well,
He allegedly had an affair with Cardi B when she was 8 months
8
pregnant.
months pregnant with somebody else's kid.
Salute.
8 months.
What a dirt dog! What a dirt dog!
Well, and everybody was posting that clip of the Vikings locker room, how every single person said they didn't want Stephon Diggs to date their sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was B-Rob's bid. Yeah.
I forgot about that bit. That was a great bit.
was a
Every
great pick.
single
Everyone.
person said
Stephon
Stephon Diggs without even thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's we don't need to. Yeah, I mean, you guys all understand the reason why.
Yeah, there's a couple.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go with your gut instinct on why.
Other rumors, you mean? Is that what you're talking about?
What do you mean? Like, yeah, we can talk off.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
let's talk off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's something else.
Let's talk off. Talk
Headlines
off. Talk
after this. More with Parker Fox and Ben Lieber after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
I'm a little man.
All right, final segment of your Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Don't forget, again, till midnight tonight, cultivatedcbd.com, 25% off KFAN Ghost. Is the keyword to get 25% off your entire order. Thank you for sponsoring the Charge Challenge. Also want to make sure I remind you once again, thanks to my buddy, Chad Harlander, and the good people at the Reach Foundation. Today is Mental Health Day, World Mental Health Day. Check on everybody. Check on yourself. Take care of each other, but don't forget the first person you got to take care of is yourself. And sometimes all you got to do is ask, say, how you doing today? And you might ask at the right time. So take care of each other.
Yep, a wise man once said, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That's right. That's exactly right. Don't wreck yourself. Take care of each
They
other.
don't wreck yourself. Check yourself.
Amen.
And then do headlines.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric. Those guys are awesome. If you want to get solar panels, if you want to go solar and get turned on. Wolf River Electric. Thanks, Wolf River.
I'll run on the field.
Pat, it's 8 a.m.
He's becoming my new favorite.
I know,
man.
me
Yeah,
too.
I guess there's the best.
I'm a knucklehead.
Nate Bargatze signed a 2 special deal with Netflix. The first one premieres December
How special is it?
24th. Right before your birthday, Chris, you can watch Nate Bargatze. Christmas Eve.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things to do because I'm super excited to see the Bob Dylan movie the next day, too.
Yeah.
So,
We're going to go
let's
out,
go.
right, Hogs?
Yeah.
That
Will
looks
you
real
buy?
good, man.
Sweet.
Of course I will. I don't think you'll go with me on Christmas Day, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
Well, depends if my son is here or not.
Yeah.
At work?
I might bring him, though.
Yeah,
He could go to
bring
the
your
movie.
son to work day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way to start out
wait.
your life.
Little Robert Zimmerman Lambert?
Yep, you guessed it. RZL.
Please name him Richard.
No.
Oh, Richard.
Man,
Be great. Going out of style. You need to keep it.
Yeah, name him Kanye.
Kanye.
No.
That's a good one.
I think I might name
Tyrone.
him Birdman.
Oh, yeah. Please.
Or BG.
Or Petey Pablo Lambert.
Yep. See, Maxo gets it.
What's the most I would have
Or
to pay
Juban
you?
Wayne.
What's the least I would have to pay you to take over the right to name your kid? Like if I gave you $20,000, could I name him?
Man, I don't know. That's a great question.
You'd probably
What
have
if-
to
Is
Is
ask.
it really? No. That's not.
I don't think you could just answer this question.
Yeah, I'd have to ask
20K
my
enough?
beloved. But
That's not even close to enough. Don't even.
No.
Would you trust me? Let's say you accepted that offer. Would you trust me to give that boy a name that was
That boy?
respectable? Or do you think I would call him like Raising Cane's Lambert?
Yeah.
Would you trust me or not?
No.
I pay you 20 because clearly somebody that's willing to pay $20K, you're not getting a good name.
No.
Right?
Right.
I'm
what
going to
if-
mess with you.
What if the deal was not $20,000 because that seems very low, And I'm like you. I would say no.
Yeah, I said no.
But what?
Especially the beady eyes. Over
But
there.
what if old beady eyes over there paid for any college that Richard Lambert went to? 5-year college. It could be Harvard.
Oh, it's going to take him longer than 5.
Oh, come on.
Okay, 7 years
Oh, he's
at
gonna be a
technical
doctor.
A lot of
college.
people go to college for 7 years.
Yeah, Parker Fox.
I should have taken that.
You should.
Parker's going for free,
I
though.
saw him. Parker shrugged his shoulders a little bit, like it's got to be.
We were getting there.
Somebody's going to take it. And I took it. It was too easy.
I knew it was coming.
Sauce. Bezos just called.
Yep.
100 million. Sean Payton Lambert.
Oh, for sure.
You have to.
Of course.
You have to.
Million.
You could call it butthole eyes. Yeah, or short you can.
Short you can
Lambert would go hard, though.
Same amount of money.
Right.
Same amount of money. Adolf Epstein Lambert.
Oh, my God.
No.
What?
You
Why not?
have to do it.
You have to.
$100
Because
million.
look, it would be Adolf Epstein Lambert on his birth certificate, but you could still call him whatever you're going to call him
Yeah.
for real.
He's gonna
but his
get a ticket
official
anytime.
name, right? His official name, Adolf Lambert. Sure, it shows up on his passport and things like that.
Any resume he writes out.
No, you don't have to for a resume. I mean, he's going to have a
Dolph.
right. You just right.
Yeah, young Dolph.
Call him A.E.
What about
Lambert.
when he? What about when?
No, it's going to be Adolf Epstein.
What about when he gets to 18? He can change it.
That's true.
That's
Sure,
fine.
but
That's
100
fine.
million, you'd have
You
to
have
take
to.
it.
You have to.
Because little Dolphy over there is going to be set for life.
Yeah, I bet Dolph Lundgren's real name is probably Adolf. There, right?
And he's a genius
And he's
a
hot.
badass.
Yeah, you're
Right?
right on Hawk.
But
He's a
does
universal
take
soldier.
drugs.
Yeah, and he beat up Rocky.
He sure did.
Beat up.
Oh, okay.
You love Rocky 4, Hawk.
Yeah, right. It's the best of them all.
It is the best. It's a top 5
the
film.
best.
It's
'Cause
the
it's the
top
best
5
soundtrack, too.
Yeah, it's a top 5
And
film. of all-
highway of the Nathan. Why?
Are you having a fit?
I thought the movie started.
America, day, the Nathan.
Hawk, you got to stop. That's copyright.
I'm sorry.
Too close.
It's like Michael Jackson singing James Brown. That was pretty good.
Man.
Today is National Hug a Kevin Day. Nobody asked you, Kevin! National
KFC.
Hug a Kevin Day. Zach Ken, he can hug Kevin Fallness at the XL Energy Center.
Yeah, everybody, if you see Kevin Fallness tonight, give him a hug.
It is National Hug
He
a
will be
Kevin
at the
Day.
green carpet deal. The fans will swarm him. It'll be beautiful.
Yeah, everybody do that. Celebrate with Kevin Fallness.
Hug Kevin Fallness tonight.
National
Let's do an
Hug
exam.
a
I want
Kevin
to look at
Day.
your abdomen. I want to look at your arms, and I want you to tell me about your breasts.
Wow, Kevin. Why is Kevin saying that to people? God, what is that from?
Dr. Dude.
Dr. Dude.
That one guy.
Is
What's
that,
Dr.
is that how
Dude?
you fell for the examination? I'm Dr. Dude.
What's the guy's name? That guy who was
Dr.
on
Phil?
Corolla's show. What was
Dr.
it?
Drew.
Dr. Drew.
That's not Dr. Drew.
Yeah, it was.
Play it again.
No.
Please.
I've already advanced.
Yeah, he's already
Well,
advanced. He's evolved.
congratulations. Get that degree.
An 18-year-old man in Pennsylvania was arrested for damaging a police vehicle while he was dressed as a banana.
No, you can't do that.
See, Kessler gets it. A banana?
I don't even know.
What's the best fruit of all time?
My God.
wow.
I mean, of all time?
All time.
Back in the
You
day.
can't say.
You just
Mango. I'm going mango.
It's
You're a
a
mango hater?
it's a Honey Crisp apple.
Granny Smith apple.
Yeah, it's an apple.
Sweet tango better.
Or kiwis are good.
You like kiwis?
Yeah.
With the skin on?
No, yuck. Problem with the kiwi is it takes too long to get all that stuff off.
That is true.
Yeah, you don't have patience for eating fruit.
I don't.
55% of hiring managers have discovered employees working, quote, side hustles during company time.
Damn
Yeah,
right.
that's called me when I was doing fan line,
Yeah.
right? That's, I mean, touchdown Vikings. I'd look up and go, oh, jot that down. I'll ask Ben or Ron Johnson about that. And back to work.
And then I would come in and just do nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Abbott has basically sent me home. I don't show up anymore because he's like, you bother everybody. You
Yeah.
serve no purpose.
It was tough.
And look, you did ruin a lot of games for me. And we
Lot of
talked
what?
about this. A lot of games, GAME. You would sit in that other room before Zach did highlights. You used to do highlights.
Yep.
us in here in this main studio, we would be watching the television feed. Well, the radio feed is first, so you heard the highlight first.
I had the direct feed.
Right, you would get you had.
Oh, he was not on delay.
No, so he's on time travel.
Yeah.
So here's like a big 4th and 1 conversion. Well, 7 seconds before we see it, there's Sauce over there pumping his fist like he won the lottery, right?
You're the worst.
He spoiled every big play.
That's right. I
You're
remember
Paul,
sitting
sit
in here
down
that
and keep
happening.
it to yourself.
A, you weren't paying attention.
No, but then I would see you stand up and fist pump to no one and go, okay, we must have got a touchdown
Yeah.
with the first down.
And every time you stood up, we thought it was a solar eclipse.
Oh my God! Boom.
Felt the fifth floor shake, and then I would look over and go, oh, Paul stood up. 64% of parents, Benjamin, are concerned that their child isn't reaching their full potential.
I'm a little man.
How is it not 100?
That's what I'm like, well, I guess I'm guilty, but it's also sort of unfair with my kids at their age to feel like I'm we've reached the finish line, you know. At what point in time do you feel like that window's closed for their potential?
I think I'm going to be worried about that if I live to 100. Like, I don't care what my girls do. I just want them to max out whatever they're capable of doing. I don't care what it is, right? Just
like when they're
do
40
the best
years old and with a family and job and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe is there more you can do?
Or maybe this is your potential.
Yeah, but we won't know that until we get to the end.
Yeah.
Isn't there always more you can do?
I think so, yeah. Unless at some point my guess is Jeff Lambert goes, this is unbelievable. Well done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he stopped worrying.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He thought that when he finally got him to wipe himself.
Okay.
I can't believe it. Never thought we'd get there.
The rest of this is icing on the cake.
It only took 17 years. That's great.
Jeff Lambert was like, KG, anything is possible.
Well, it'd be nice if you got him to brush his teeth. No, the wiping his ass was more than enough.
Bring it.
Let the teeth thing go. I don't know. I would argue that's what I worry about the most is just, are we minimizing their potential in any way?
Yeah.
I don't know. I worry about that all the time.
You know what I think, man? I read this interesting book. I listened to it. I shouldn't say I read it but anyway, it doesn't matter. About late bloomers and how so many of us, including myself, by the way, that's why I listened to the book, are just meant to be late bloomers. And we put such an emphasis on people succeeding, I should say, at a young age, that those people who take a little longer to develop are often criticized and looked down upon. But your brain doesn't fully develop till you're 25. So if you're out there and you're saying to yourself, I'm a senior in college and I don't know what I want to do with my life, give yourself a damn break. Literally, you're not fully developed yet. Mm-hmm. Take a breath.
Well, and nothing
Even
makes
if you're
that worse
30,
than social media, right? Because
absolutely, we see the best of everyone.
If you're looking around at other 21-year-olds that kid already has $3 million in the bank and I have nothing. Well, then it's like, well, I'm failing. Well, he's the exception or she's the exception.
Yeah.
That's
and
not the rule.
Good for the people who succeed early, but there's a lot of us that are late bloomers, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? It's World Mental Health Day. Remember, it's okay. It's all right. It ain't that serious, man. You got one little life. Try to enjoy it.
Yeah. I definitely adhere to that and preach that in our household when it comes to like sports and activities and stuff like that. Because I felt like that it was kind of weird because small town, whatever, like I was maybe more physically advanced, but like if I put myself in the metro area, oh my God, I was like so far behind, I think, athletically.
Right.
But like everybody develops physically at a different age. I mean, so I try to like tell, especially my boys, like, it's like, dude, you might be like, it might be your junior year by the time you physically feel like you're coordinated and like what you want your body to do is actually gonna do it. And that's totally fine. And it might be even later than that. So I don't know. Like I definitely think when it comes to sports, we get so infatuated with this kid that's got it all put together when he's 10 years old. And like, yeah, well, you know what? He probably is going to peak when he's 12.
You know what the problem with that is as well? And I'm 53. You guys don't know this as yet, but I'm going to tell you. Life is full of second acts and third acts and fourth acts. And especially for athletes who you think maybe you achieved your greatness at the age of 22. What do you do with the rest of your life? You've got a lot of time, man. Life is full of second, third, and fourth acts. It really is.
Oh, show.
It really is.
You know who else taught us that?
Who's that?
Rocky and Rocky IV.
Damn right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Because if I can change, You can change. We all can change. And I got to go. Love you guys.
Bye, Ben.
Bye. Have a good bye week, guys. Bye,
Cities
buddy.
Live, 3 to 4:30 every day on Channel 5 with the lovely Elizabeth Reese.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for stopping.
Parker, how do you feel that we always bring up that a brain fully doesn't develop until 25, and that's exactly how old you are? Do you feel like you are fully developed now mentally?
I don't think so.
Still got a ways to go?
I hope
So
not.
Don't worry about it. Plenty of time.
Yeah. And who's to say it's 25? Why is it like that's always the cutoff? Is it like it's just done when you're
It's
25?
science.
I think that's
Yeah.
science. That's about
It starts
the time
to go
that
downhill from there.
Yeah, it's over for you.
Dang it.
It's cool though, man.
Good
This
thing I
is
have
going to
you guys.
make your freaking day.
Damn right,
if you didn't
brother.
already see this.
What's that?
This is for you specifically.
It's gonna do it.
Nope. I would argue this is your second favorite thing outside of the female form.
Okay.
Spirit of Halloween, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pops up normally about June.
Yeah, correct.
But crushes this time of year. They do so well. Later this year, 10 Spirit Halloween locations will switch over to Spirit Christmas and feature things like holiday inflatables and decor, apparel, stocking stuffers, and much, much more. So Spirit Christmas is a thing. It's a new concept, quote, that we're hopeful it will resonate with our customers. That's what the company is saying.
That's
so
a great
temporary
idea.
Christmas
Yeah,
stores.
the whole concept is a brilliant idea.
What a
because
great idea.
I would guess that they don't even pay full rent because it's just an empty spot that they use. I'm sure they negotiate to pay like the taxes on the rent, and they get all the space for free. It's brilliant.
Has anybody here ever been inside of one? Because I have not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the worst place ever?
I mean,
No, it's the best.
No, it's just full of
Come
Halloween
on.
stuff.
Well,
I hate
yeah.
Halloween, but
it's
yeah.
just a location to buy junk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chris Hockey.
Yeah, that's
Wait, where's this place?
Not that kind of
stuff.
No, dude, it's great. It really is. They have stuff that you don't see anywhere else. I love that.
Can't
I really
you just
do.
buy it all on Amazon? Like, do you
how
really have
dare
to
you.
go to a? I'm just curious. Like, isn't
You certainly could, but
Then you can try on the Halloween costumes,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
You
they
can
let you
try
try
on the
on?
mask.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the key.
I saw
like
the Hawk Tua girl has a costume at Spirit Halloween.
Of course she does.
She's a mother.
No,
I don't think she is.
See, she's succeeding way before most girls her age.
Is that what
Good
it is?
for her.
Getting in Spirit Halloween,
Well,
you've done
it's
it.
if you don't have a catchphrase like Hawk Tua yet, just be patient. Plenty of time to succeed later in life.
Sky you ma.
All right, Sauce, if you saw this, don't guess.
All right.
No matter how scrambled a Rubik's Cube is, there's a way to solve it within blank number of moves.
16.
isn't it 5?
Yeah, I thought we.
I think it's like, no, I think Parker's around, I think it was like 17 or something.
Isn't
like
it 7?
8?
No matter how scrambled you get it, there is a way to solve it within 20 moves. Doesn't matter how messed up it is. 20
Can you do it,
moves.
Cor?
No.
That's great.
Can you, Maxo?
I feel like Max can.
No, I
Really,
did.
Max?
I did the trick where I peeled off all the stickers and then I rearranged them. And then my parents' friends were like, "Oh my God, you're a genius!" And I didn't tell them.
But again, every time we bring this up, it's not like you don't have to be a genius to solve a Rubik's Cube. You have to memorize the patterns, right?
Right.
You have to get one side into like a starting position and then just understand the 30 to 40 moves that it takes. Again, apparently it's a minimum of 20, but I think it would just take you a couple days to memorize which twists you have to make.
Yeah.
It's more of a time commitment and then learning the pattern.
We have a lot of data.
Well, that, yeah.
You know?
You don't need that, Peach.
He is off the charts intelligent.
Oh, thank you.
Sauce.
Yes, Daddy.
Where
Jeez.
is Kokomo?
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I think this is a trick question. I don't think Kokomo exists.
That's the correct answer. There is
Kokomo,
no actual island Kokomo or place that the Beach Boys were singing about. It's a made-up place.
F's hard. Yeah, that's such a good song.
Yeah, banger.
How hard? Real hard.
The end of an era going back to the old era.
Good luck.
Mountain Dew announced that they are changing their logo and going back to spelling out the word mountain.
Who cares?
In 2009, how about this though? In 2009, they just changed it to MTN, right? It's just been MTN DEW. Now it's going back to mountain.
Terrible soft drink.
Whoa.
No, ice cold Mountain Dew out of a can.
So, Parker,
25 years
if
ago.
you had grown up in the
100 out of
90s,
100.
Terrible.
Mountain Dew and Doritos
Yes.
were the diets
Yes.
of most of us. None of us would be here without those two things. It's
Mountain
that
Dew
good.
cold out of a can is the best soda of all time.
And
But you
again,
just can't
repeat
drink it.
story, but we've been on the air for 22 years. We're running out of stuff to talk about. Parker, think about this. There was one of the best promotional bits ever in the 90s, late 90s, NCAA tournament time. Mountain Dew had a bit where a team name was under the cap.
Okay.
And if you turn it just
Yeah,
at the
you
right
could
angle,
see
you
it.
could maybe see a letter or two and be like, I think that's Duke. I can't tell. But anyway, if you twisted off the cap of a Mountain Dew and your team, whatever team you got underneath the cap, won the NCAA tournament, you won like some Mountain Dew jersey or something. I forget what you won. It was
That's great.
We were going to gas stations left and right, and when you would turn off twist off a team that you had never heard of, like East Tennessee State, you'd be like, son of a bitch!
I gotta buy more.
Go home, get more money from your parents, go
Yep.
get more Mountain Dew.
Yep.
It was the best.
Yep.
How much money did you need? In the 90s, you walk in.
I
you
bet
get
it's
a-
99 cents.
Oh, I bet it was less than that.
How about a
It
Dew
might have
and
been less than that.
Dew and a bag of Doritos?
Probably $3 total.
Yeah,
Maybe less.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I remember back then.
Oh no.
Chris, since you were just in
that
London,
real?
I doubt you were. I doubt you walked into a McDonald's, but I did. They have freaking. It's called like Power Peel. They yet again.
Yeah, monopoly's going on.
They have
Yeah.
McDonald's monopoly in
Yeah.
England because they do it and they can trust themselves.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah.
We screwed it up.
Yeah.
One of the best bits ever. McDonald's monopoly.
I had no idea.
I know.
Yeah,
Pat gets it.
I was on the train from Balzac by the Sea to London, and I was listening to a group of about 7 teenagers in front of us breaking down which ones they had and which one they did. And I literally had FOMO.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, that was so much. What a great idea.
We need to bring that
bit
back.
was.
Now teenagers are like doing drugs on the train and
Can confirm.
not the right thing.
Yeah, we can solve the light rail problem with Monopoly.
I was going to smoke fentanyl, but that large fry?
I got Broadway.
The sweet, sweet ganja.
Yep. See, Pat gets
No,
it.
that's not ganja, Pat. You don't get it.
Yeah,
I love McDonald's monopoly.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Canes should just steal that.
Yeah.
October 10th. So let's see if Chris can go first and nail this. What year, Chris, did Kill Bill Volume 1 get released on this date, October 10th? Kill Bill, one of the all-time greats, one of the most unique movies in movie history. I freaking love it. Kill Bill came out in what year?
2004.
Very, very, very good. 2003.
Oh, really good. Hawk.
Have you seen it, Parker Fox?
I don't think so.
Fan
I haven't either.
fantastic.
All right, we'll watch it.
I haven't seen it.
The two
I just watched it
movies.
for the
You,
first time
me,
recently.
Adolf Epstein. We're watching Kill Bill.
I think the two combined are
little
what,
young.
4.5 hours or something, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was one movie at first.
Correct, yeah. And then the studio made him split it up. But if you just count that as one movie, and it's 4.5 hours of awesomeness. It's badass. And David Carradine before he choked himself to death.
How do you do that?
You know how.
That was a great day.
Oh, wow.
Rocco. Off the top, Rocco.
Pretty
bro.
dark, Rocky.
Maybe he had a good day and it was unrelated.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you 3 people that have birthdays today.
Ooh.
And I want you to guess whether or not these people are older or younger than Christopher Allen Hockey.
Okay.
Sorry, I wouldn't listen. Go ahead. Say that one more time.
3 people have a birthday today.
Okay.
And I want all of us to guess if they're older or younger than you.
Oh, okay, good.
So you turn, 54?
I'll turn 54 Christmas Day.
You turn
that's right.
54 Christmas Day. Hi, Carly. Carly, you want to do the last 6 minutes of the show? Have a seat. Carly, participate in this game. Here's the 3 people. Tell me which ones are older or younger than Chris. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a birthday today. Brett Favre has a birthday today. And AC Slater himself, Mario Lopez. Who of those 3, older or younger than Chris?
Favre, I would guess, is older.
You think?
Yeah. AC is probably. I bet the 2 are younger, and only Favre is older.
I'm going Favre and AC are older.
Carly?
I'm going to go Favre and AC are older as well.
Chris?
Favre is like almost exactly my age, but he's a little older. I think it's the same for all of them. I think they're all real close to my age. But I think I'm going to go with Favre being the only one that's older as well.
Okay, Max? Jack?
I think Favre's the oldest. And I think AC is the same age, and I don't remember who the first guy was.
Favre's got
Earnhardt Jr.
Junior's, oh man, that is good. Junior's maybe a little younger, Favre a little older, and AC the same age.
Most of you have it correct. Favre is the oldest. He's 55. He's the only one that's older than you, Chris. AC Slater turns 51 years old today.
Whoa.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 50 years old.
But AC Slater looks the exact
He
same
does. Yep. He
as
looks
when he was at high school.
Pretty much.
Correct, yeah.
He's still at Bayside in my heart. He always will be.
Yeah.
He's in my hotel room.
Always.
Jeez.
He always uses
Hey, yo.
Hubba hubba.
Yeah, trying to tell you what movies to watch.
Last one from
you
me. A
sit in the
guy from
bathtub?
Canada broke a world record by eating almost 2.5 pounds of sriracha in 3 minutes. 2.5 pounds.
Oh, yucky.
Delightful.
It opened up a whole.
Well,
Oh, my God, Rosie.
it did because he says he loves hot sauce and that he's never experienced, quote, burn butt before.
Oh, man.
Little BB.
Hawk had that in the 80s.
I might have it right now.
Also, by the way, the rules state that you can't just chug it. You have to eat it with a teaspoon.
That's disgusting.
That is so gross.
My goodness.
Ugh, yucky.
What a treat.
Oh, Marnie.
Marnes.
Yeah. Barnes will be back tomorrow from the Grand Old Opry to play Initials.
Can't wait to talk to her.
Yeah.
Just on a trip to Nashville, huh?
She was
Must be
tweeting
rough.
about how much she didn't like Tiger Lily Gold, but was using them for a free trip.
I can't believe she's getting them to fall for it.
Yeah.
But whatever. Good for her.
Yeah.
Is Rosie still in London?
Oh, yeah.
Never leaving.
He's going to miss the Lynx game.
Is that tonight?
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
Yeah, it's a woman's game, Mark.
We really championed women yesterday, so I think we did our job.
I think we did a pretty
Yeah.
good job, man.
Oh my God, Rosie, come on.
Rosie.
Come on.
I don't know what you're
Classy.
referencing.
Yeah, is he
Carly-
back on our show next week, Tuesday
Yes,
and
yes,
Wednesday,
he's
or not?
back.
He's
Yeah,
back?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I love when we get a random Max snort. It's the best.
Carly, weird transition,
Okay,
admittedly.
let's do it.
Is it up yet?
It's up.
What is it?
Okay, so we announced it yesterday, but I am launching a podcast called Here We Go, and it's all about mental health, wellness, relationships, addiction, recovery, very difficult topics. Again, I wanted to do this because I felt so isolated and alone during my struggles, and I hope to build a community, and together we can, pick each other back up. And so it's really cool. I already have 100 subscribers on the website.
She's famous.
Let's go.
I know that's like nothing to you guys, but so it's herewegopodcast.com. The first episode is live on iHeartMedia app and all your favorite podcast links, like wherever you get them, Spotify, those things. And so please listen today. And again, there's 4 episodes dropping. I would like you to listen to all 4. Huge thank you to Chris Hockey for being a part of that, for
glad to be a part of it.
walking me
Thank you.
through it, and all of you guys for letting me promote this, because without you, it would be nothing. So thank you guys so much. I love you.
You're the best.
Take care of yourselves
Love
today.
Parker Fox, thanks for your time.
Love you guys.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
Initials tomorrow at 8:15, $75,500 for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials jackpot. That's right, 75,500. That's insane. That's so much money.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So much money.
That's a lot.
And no offense, Max, I'm so glad it didn't go off last week because we would have had a lot of conspiracy questions.
Oh, for sure.
I was kind of hoping it didn't either.
That's tomorrow. We're back 5:30 to 9 tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you.